Well, this is video 2. What is up, my lovelies? It's your girl, Michelle Rivera, and I am doing videos on AI. And as I have mentioned before in my previous video, I am not an expert on AI. I don't have a degree in AI. I have certificates of courses I have taken through LinkedIn, as well as a couple other courses. Coursera is one of them that I'm doing right now. But I wanted to discuss it because I really believe that a lot of people do not believe that this is happening. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of videos about robots being created and how they can help us in our daily lives. I've seen a lot of people that own robots already, like actors you don't even know, own robots in their homes doing manual chores and that kind of thing. But for the average person like you and me, what can AI do for us? And I think I discussed that in my previous video that I was going to go over in my second video. What can AI do for us? So I'm just bringing to you what I have learned so far. Okay? You can take it with a grain of salt or you can listen up. So let's start from the beginning. My name is Michelle Rivera. I'm a technology rep out of Central Florida. And I have been in technology business for over 20 to 25 years. I have worked for every major technology company you could think of. One of them was for 17 years. So I was there a very long time. But I was getting into the AI business with them because of the fact that we had uses for data centers that needed a large amount of energy to run the AI software. So as you've noticed on the news, data centers are popping up everywhere. And we're going to talk about that in another video. But let's get to what can AI do for you and I, the average person, right? So there's 3 main ones right now, but other ones are coming out as the days go on. People are inventing these AI apps that you can use and download on your phone. So what I'm studying right now, obviously, is ChatGPT, which a lot of people know about, Claude, and Copilot, okay? Copilot, it's mostly in businesses that have Microsoft. And Claude is a new version of ChatGPT. So let's start with ChatGPT. What can it do for us, right? Well, it's sort of like an enhanced Google. You could ask questions like, how old is Jennifer Lopez? Where does Jennifer Lopez live? It won't give you the address, but it'll give you the state, right? She has many homes. So it will ask you things like, what movies did Jennifer Lopez star in? And it'll tell you. You can even ask it philosophical questions. The one problem is that it really doesn't know a lot about you because it hasn't maybe downloaded things that you have told it about yourself. So it may be off a little. So it's not that accurate. But if you have the app and you pay for the app, it will remember the things you tell it. Okay, so if I tell them I'm a technology rep, I've been working at this one company for this amount of years, blah, 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 it will remember that. Okay, so that's interesting, right? That's like having a computer, having a program on a computer, remembering everything about you. It could also do brainstorming for you. It could tell you where, ask it what's the meaning of life. Just do that for me and see what it says. But ChatGPT, it's very intuitive. It's an AI tool. You can use it in everyday life. Now, what is Claude? That is something I've been learning recently. So Claude can do so much more than ChatGPT. You could actually do a calendar on it. You could do journaling. You could do deep reflection of your life. You could talk to it like you're talking to a therapist. If you do pay for Claude, it will talk back to you. It understands emotions. And it can give you long-term planning. Like, where am I going to be in 5 years kind of thing, So that is really interesting about Claude. It could turn your ideas into action. So I'm going to give you an example of Claude. There is this artist, or actually not artist. Her last name is Hart. I can't remember her first name. I put it in my phone, but her name is Lori Hart. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna go to my TikTok because I had saved it. But what she did is she took Claude And she wrote, I don't know how many books, like 40 something books through Claude. So she gave Claude an idea about Coral Heart. That's her name, Coral Heart. She gave Claude an idea about a book. She told what she wanted each chapter to sound like, and it wrote the whole book for her. She did 40 books. They're romance novels. Look it up, Coral Heart, H-A-R-T. And she made 6 figures because she sold 40 books. One book sold 50,000 copies, okay? So this is not her making up the whole story on her own. This is just giving Claude an idea of what the romance novel should be about, and it will write you an entire book. Claude will also write you an entire song. I mean, if you don't want to use apps like Sono, which is a platform that you could write music with, or if you don't want to use, there's a couple other ones I use, which I'll talk about in another video. You can create songs, get a person to sing it for you through the AI, and you can release it as your own. There's a way you can buy the song. I think on Sono, I think it's only like $16, and then you own it. You have a certificate that you own it, and you could put it out there on streaming platforms. Now, Spotify, iTunes, they know this is going on. Apple Music, they're not doing anything about it. There's no laws in place. You have a certificate that says you own that song. So those are some of the things going on in the world right now with AI. Copilot, you know Copilot through work. It can write you a professional email. If you're looking for a job right now, put your resume through Copilot. It will polish it for you. It will put certain words in it that recruiters are looking for, because what recruiters are doing is they have a software to put your resume through, and they'll catch it on which ones they want to call because you have those certain words, and AI is doing that for you. So this is Michelle Rivera, Technology Rep, telling you a little bit about AI. And in my next video, we're going to go more into depth into these apps that you can download on your phone. ChatGPT is free right now. You don't have to sign up and pay for it. But Claude, you should pay for it. If you're going to do things like write books, write those kind of things, you do have to pay for that. So if you have questions, just put it in my YouTube video. I will answer them for you. But like I said, I don't have a degree in this, but I'm very interested in it. I deal with it every day, and I'm taking courses. So I have certificates on AI. All right, lovelies. It was great talking to you. I hope you have a great weekend. Happy almost Friday.